Oh yes, so run no me wanna wash nana. Biafra mama o. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Obamomo. The spirit of Biafra is upon me. That is why I am offering this song to our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in Urobo dialect and Isoko. Lucky star is singing, I'm singing, Udogu, Biafra. Amorotomo agbada bururu. Amorotomo agbada bururu. Excellency Simon Ekpa. Nieruwe yo bitruwe salute. With the same the freedom you brought to do well for us. Urobisoko with the same no. Amorotomo agbada guru. Dear Simon Joko, you have done so much for us. I am shedding tears of joy. Your tide cannot be seen easily. I search around the whole world, the greatest freedom fighter. We, the Robo and Isuku, we appreciate you also. Worry sister, say you are so good, you are so wonderful. Clara Dimu say you are so good. Amorutamo agbada. Helen Peter say you are so good. That is the truth. Patricia Robo say you are so good. Amorutamo agbada guru. Urobisoko with the sedo. What a wonderful man. The good guy. It's only the food that we eat. And I know those who are sitting at the fence in this Biafra struggle, they will not learn. Maybe they will learn in the grave. Urobisoko with the sendo. The freedom you brought to do well for us. Worry sister say you are so good. Urobisoko with the sendo. Paradim say you are so good. Anna, wabada guru. Amarotomo agbada guru. Hey, Amarotomo agbada guru. Urobisoko we dey say no. Hey, Urobisoko we throw away salute. Even lucky star, he dey say no. You do well, oh, he dey say no. Brgie said, you do well, oh. We salute you, oh, we throw away salute. Patricia Urobo say you are so good, oh. You are so good. Amarotomo agbada guru. I am in tears of joy. For your good one cannot be quantified. Oh, Amarotomo agbada guru.
Maka Biafra, we're not put around you on into here. Simon Efa,
Witness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you.
He say, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me on this morning program. I appreciate you for connecting to this program this morning, wherever you are joining from. I welcome you. I thank you for being part of the program. If you are joining me from Facebook, I appreciate you. I can see my beloved brother Cornelius Ugweze. Thank you so much for joining me, Cornelius. On YouTube, I can see my brother Acho, Jack Acho. Thank you so much. Emenike Chibo, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Mark Gold, thank you so much for joining. Mark, I appreciate you. I thank you for being part of the program. Everyone that has connected either on Facebook or on YouTube, whether I mention your name or not, you are highly welcome. And I bet you are special. I appreciate every one of you, and I say, may Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect you. I wish you a very beautiful week. We have just entered. Sorry for that interruption. We have just entered a new week, and this very new week, a lot is going to happen. And I want to encourage every Biafrans, wherever you are, to please stay strong. If you have not shared this very broadcast, please, I urge you to share, like and share, invite someone to join us. It is going to be very, very enlightening. It's going to be a very big, enlightening one. We'll try as much as possible to elaborate on so many things. You can agree with me that we have a lot of projects at hand. We have a lot of projects that we are pursuing at hand. And this week is going to be a very strong week that we need to go into preparation in all angles. Before I continue on this very message, I want to remind those people who are joining us for the very first time, and the ones that are going to come across this very video for the very first time, to know that this platform is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. This platform is under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ebadis, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nandika. In this platform, we don't come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack individuals. We don't come here to talk against any tribe or religion. What we do in this platform is to encourage Biafrans to stand strong and focus on the freedom. We are here to encourage Biafrans not to give up, to continue to hold strong onto their legitimate right of freedom. That is why we are here, encouraging Biafrans at all time, at every given opportunity. This morning section is an interactive session, just like we have always had. So if you want to join me on the platform, the link is there for you to use and join. You can ask your question, any question you want to ask. You can ask, say your prayers, and put down your arguments. While you are coming, make sure you cover yourself properly. Dress decently, don't appear naked on the platform. And when you are making your argument, please do it in a civil manner. I keep reminding you, it's very important. Make it in a civil manner so that those who are watching can be able to understand you and digest. You never know who is watching. So my fellow Biafran that are watching, anywhere you're watching from, as I was saying, we have a lot to do going forward. And we must be strong. More especially the Biafrans in Biafra territory, in Imo State, most importantly. Every one of you must be very, very strong. The contraption called Nigeria have declared a war upon Biafra, and that war is much more heavier than Imo State. There are several videos to that effect. Those of us who are on WhatsApp group and those of us who are following our Prime Minister on X must have seen some evidence on the war that is going on in Biafran territory. You know, when we talk about it, some people think maybe we are making trouble, we are making it up, we are just trying to put words together, or we are looking for viewers, or we want attention. Every single thing I'm saying on this platform is verifiable. You just go and verify. You don't just believe because I say it. I give you that opportunity and time. Go and verify whatever you are hearing on this platform before you take your actions. Verification is very important. So my fellow Biafran that are watching anywhere you're watching from, remember, in the midst of the war that are fighting, we are not relenting. The Biafran people have continued to hold on to their legitimate rights. One of the most important things we must have to continue to hold on to and hold it even tighter is the civil disobedience. The civil disobedience is kind of protest we have chosen as Biafrans. We must hold it and hold it tight. The Biafran people have chosen a model of protest to protect the life and property of Biafran people. Our civil disobedience, which is sit at home that we conduct every Monday, and today, Monday, must be upheld and held strong, because that has become our greatest weapon of warfare. And It is doing great. We have achieved a whole lot through this very sit at home. Which one am I going to mention one or two? We have achieved a lot through this sit at home that we do every Monday. And I thank you. I appreciate every Biafran who has been able to continue to hold on to the sit at home. And Chukwu has been giving us the grace to overcome. I thank every one of you that made this success. Today again is a total lockdown in Biafra land, even while we are still looking towards the major one that is being organized. Biafra today is under lock and key. We don't have any break when it comes to our own protests. We don't have any break on our protest until Biafra is restored. Every one of us must be strong. You must not pay attention to the blackmail and propaganda of the enemy. We have achieved a lot. They have tried for the past 3 years to stop us, but they couldn't succeed. The civil disobedience, which is sit at home that we are practicing for the past 3 years, has worked wonders. It is a very big blow to the zoo, and it says a whole lot. That Monday sit at home delegitimizes everyone that is serving the zoo in Biafra territory. It shows to the world that the Biafra government is in charge. It shows to the world that Biafrans are no longer part of this very contract. They want to go home. It is very important. That is why they are fighting it. Every state governor, every politicians, they are focused. All those that call themselves elites, every one of them is focused on that very Monday, a day that Biafrans have chosen by themselves, to protest to the world on what is happening in Biafra territory. To protest to the world and ask the world to intervene in the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi. We have continued to do that for the past 3 years, and we will not stop. We will not stop until Biafra regains their freedom. If you're asking me and you think we will stop, we will not stop. The sit at home is even going to be tightened. When we approach the major sit at home that we were fixed today to ask for the release of Mazi Nnamdi and the freedom of Biafra people, which is going to start on the 29th of this month up until 31st and then 2nd. We are not joking. It is about our life here, and we must protect our life. The sit at home has made a great progress. If it has not been effective, the governors will not be crying the way they are crying. They will not be crying the way they are crying. But it's because it has reduced the amount of money going into their pockets, because they are not even working for you. These are people who only collect funds from the federal government and they put it in their pocket, and the federal government look away from it. They look away from it because they want to use it to trap them down. And once they begin to go to that lane and begin to eat that money, they can never do anything right for you. They will never do anything right for you. That is why you sign Mba. The certificate forger Mba, crying everywhere. He's crying left, right, and center. Because he knows the effect of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. He knows that the Biafran government are not joking. He has come to make a statement that continue to confuse those who are confused. But I bet you, it's only the little ones who doesn't know they are left and right that he's going to confuse. As for the genuine Biafrans, you cannot convince any genuine Biafran with this your lies. With these lies you are peddling. Every Biafran know that the politicians do not care about them. Every politician know that Nigerian government has nothing in place for them. They don't need anybody to reveal it to them. They know it already. And I bet you at the appropriate time, they are going to react. That is why you are scared. And I want to play a video of that on back. Let us dissect the nonsense he was saying on that very video. Let's watch.
Our people are known for hard work. That's it. That's who we are. that is in our DNA, is that's our civic habits. We enjoy working hard. And this man sits somewhere and says he loves the Igbo and dictate to us not to go to work. Okay, so I want to also take this opportunity to call on our people to disregard this threat, disregard him and his threat, right? We have demonstrated our capacity to provide security for our people, and we will continue to do so through the help of the security agencies. We cannot be intimidated. We cannot submit ourselves to this siege atmosphere he wants to create in the southeast. Our people are hardworking people. They are known for their hard work. We treasure our hardworking, and we would continue to do so. You cannot love a people, and all you do is the very essence of their existence. You want to pull it from them, okay? And then claim you love them, claim you're fighting for. This is just for him to grow his followership, gaining cheap publicity. But, it's surprising that the Finnish government allows this man to reside peacefully in their home country and, perpetrating terrorism in Nigeria. And I think that this is something your committee may have to wade into and see how this guy can be repatriated and be brought to justice, because this is a murderer. Through his statements, through his actions, a lot of people have died, and he continues in that trajectory. And so this is a tragedy that we must all work as a country to end. It does not represent the Igbo's interest. It does not, so I'm also calling on the youth who, falls for this sort of cheap antics, because this is completely antithetical to our belief system.
Now you have heard from the illegitimate governor, Mba. This idiot has forgotten that, number one, he is illegitimate. The people did not appoint him. A man that forged certificate. The certificate forger, when you see him talk and his appearance, you know that this man is a fraud. And they are not ashamed to rub the fraud on our face. Look at the idiot talking about we have provided security and we have demonstrated capacity. Demonstrate capacity to who? Which security have you provided? Enugu State today is the most ravaged by the terrorists, if not for the Biafra Republic of Israel. Each time the terrorists come, it is the Biafrans that go and chase them away. Even when they try to disrupt us using their military to disrupt the work of the Liberation Army. Here, the Liberation Army goes back to rescue them. You provided security, but your state is the most ravaged by the terrorists today. All the bushes in Enugu State is occupied by the terrorists. If not for our Prime Minister today rising up, nothing will be done. You really think that the Biafrans don't know what they are doing? You think they will listen to you? A stooge like you that they have used to destroy lives and property in Enugu State. They have used you to destroy life and property in Enugu State. And here you come and begin to talk as if you have anything to say. You have nothing to say. You do not even have legitimacy in Biafran territory. So who the hell do you think you have? Which right do you have to speak to Biafra? And when you hear his voice, you can see how afraid he is. So afraid of our Prime Minister. And their national anthem is Finnish government, Finnish government. Since 2019, they began to report to Finnish government. Since 2019. Do you think that if Martin Simon Ekpa is doing something evil, that you need to report to them? You don't need to report to them. You don't even need to talk to them. They will fish him out. This is a man who is very active in Finland, very active in his political life, very active in job. Every single thing he has served as a mayor. And yet, look at you. You really think that the Finnish government will go after him, an innocent citizen? Finland is not Nigeria. Neither is it an African country where the rule of law is not being obeyed. The person you are calling names I'm talking about is the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Exile, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, a man who read law, he read international law, has his own chamber where he's practicing in Finland. What else do you want to get? He is in the number one politics in Finland. And yet, some people think they can just come and call for his arrest, and now when you just come online and speak, then the Finland government will go after him. It's only when he commits offense. If he commits offense, you don't need to remind Finland government. They know what to do. An active politician, he is in a winning party. That is where he is in Finland. Winning party. We have seen him in several occasions where he took pictures, even with their present president. He had a picture with them. But you see there, you are talking down on him because of your own selfish interest, envy, and jealousy. You think you can bring him down. You can cry blood. The Biafran people are going to listen to our Prime Minister. And if you think that you are stubborn, when it comes to the 3 days, 4 days sit at home, you come out. Come out yourself. Don't send somebody. Come out yourself. Come out yourself. Come out yourself and let's see if the narrative is not going to change. Wherever you are, and you are looking down on the Biafran people, you don't know what you are doing. The fear of Biafrans is the beginning of wisdom. The fear of Biafra is the beginning of wisdom. If you don't key in and do the right thing, you are going to regret the rest of your life. But think you can get it by propaganda. You can't get it by blackmail and propaganda. And our Prime Minister have made it clear in his emergency broadcast he made yesterday, the day before yesterday. The emergency broadcast our Prime Minister made. He made a lot of things clear. He declared our stance, and there's no going back. If you think you will be the obstacle, you have something else coming. Every one of us should stand firm. Focus on the restoration of Biafra. That is the only direction. There's no other magic you're going to do to either free Biafra or free Mazda. You can't. It's for you to do it right. And for those who did not watch the emergency broadcast, I'm going to play a clip that I caught from the emergency broadcast so that we can have a refreshed memory of what our Prime Minister said on that broadcast. Some of us who were not able to join the broadcast live, you will have the opportunity to watch it. But I'm still going to share them on this very platform in time to come. So let us just have a clip of a glimpse of what our Prime Minister said in that very broadcast. Let's watch.
I welcome every one of you, ladies and gentlemen of the press, to this particular emergency space briefing this evening. Very, very important. It has become imperative, my fellow Biafrans, that the protection and defense of our land is taken to a different level. For the past few days, we have witnessed kidnappings, abductions of Biafrans near military checkpoint. This kidnapping and abduction of Biafrans were done in collaboration with the Nigeria Terrorist Army and, of course, the jihadist movement, Boko Haram, parading themselves as Fulani herdsmen in our forest. And for this reason, the Biafra Defense Force, after security meeting, have resolved to issue the following order. From this moment, every person occupying Biafra forests and bushes is given 48 hours from this moment to vacate and leave Biafra land. Our forest is not for you. What I mean is that anybody, both arms carrying and non-arms carrying, you don't have any business in our forest. From this moment, Biafra government, Biafra Defense Forces and resistance fighters has issued 48 hours ultimatum for every person to vacate with your cows. Your families, if you have any, you must leave our forest within 48 hours. After these 48 hours has elapsed on Monday, starting from Monday, whatever that you see in those forests and bushes becomes your fate. We are diversifying the defense of Biafra. The enemies of our land are multiplying. The fronts are being opened. Of course, we understand the strategy that the Nigerian government is using as our declaration approaches. We will also not dance to their tune. We will maintain our approach and our template. We will follow. At the same time, we will make sure we continue to stand on the path of the defense of our women and children and make it the most important priority of the Biafra government, in order to make sure that the wings and legs of terrorism and the upsurge of terrorists in our land is cut off completely. These measures and every necessary measures will be taken to make sure in the next few weeks, those who have no business in our land will all be neutralized, especially in our forest. If the defense forces of Biafra finds you in the forest with gun, with cow, believe me, you are gone. We will not give you any room or any breathing space for you to remain in our forest and plan, kidnap, kill our people like you do in other parts of Nigeria. The same thing goes to the checkpoint. Everyone knows that for the past few weeks, few months, we have not been giving update on the ongoing war of liberation for a reason, and it will remain like that for a while. Today, for some of you who are close to Sumohu or Kigwe and environs, you know what is going on there today. Remain indoor. Stay out of the street until those areas are safe for you to come out. I want you to understand that we are here not just to fight against the enemy, but we are also very angry to revenge the death of over 3 million children. If we do not destroy Nigeria, Nigeria will destroy us. Therefore, every Biafran, anywhere you are, you must always channel your energy and your strength to making sure we destroy Nigeria as much as we can until the declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra. Everything that gives Nigeria energy must be a target for attack. It is the self-defense. The best self-defense is to strangle the source of their economy, the income, the source of their GDP, how they generate this money to sponsor the killings of our people. We are changing dynamics. It has become necessary this evening that this call is made so that in the coming days, the images and the enemies will start crying. My fellow Biafrans all over the world, it is a call to duty. It is a call to serve. The protection of our land, the defense of our land, the protection of our women and our children must be taken to the next level. What they are doing today is they are testing our resolve. And we will tell them whom we are. We are not cowards. What you do in Benue, you can't do it in Biafra land. Not now, not tomorrow, not never. The terrorists in our forests will all be eliminated after 48 hours. After 48 hours, our forests will be ransacked. The Biafra Defense Force will dispatch and deploy thousands of special forces, especially in the most affected forests and bushes from Monday. Anything you see there, don't let it stand. Make sure you rescue anybody that have kidnapped in their possession. Try as much as possible to save those women that they have abducted at the military checkpoint along Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway. You must rescue them alive. Let's show to the world that this is our land. We will restore peace and stability to prove a point that we are indeed ready to govern ourselves and at the same time compete amongst nations. Insecurity-wise, they don't know the terrain more than us. There is no excuse. Monday, from this coming Monday.
You have heard from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the 48 hours elapses today. The 48 hours our Prime Minister is talking about elapses today, being Monday as we speak. And going forward, you are going to be hearing the news as it comes. Trust our Prime Minister that whatever he has spoken about, he will see to the end of it. All the terrorists in our bushes, starting from today, any one of them that is remaining that have refused stubbornly to go, both them and their families, whether you are with cow or without cow, you have no business in our bushes. When we go to your place, we don't stay in the bush. When we travel to your area, we don't stay in the bush. We go in the city and rent house and stay among the people. What are you looking for in our bushes? The only reason you are in our bushes, you stay there and plan kidnapping. You kidnap people, you take them, you run to the bush and you run for ransom. It has worked for you in the north, worked for you in the middle belt, worked for you in the southwest. It will never work for you in the southeast. Never. It will never work for you in the southeast. It will never. It does not matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how you pursue it. It doesn't matter under whether you speak. It's not going to work for you. So you must have to understand that today we are in a different situation and a different section. It is a different ball game today. No matter whom you are, you have no business in our bushes. If you want to be in Biafra land, go in the cities where human beings are. Stay with them. You have no business being in the bushes. Because we are in a time where every instruction must be followed. Whatever blackmail or propaganda they are pushing against us, we never stand. It will never stand. So my fellow Biafrans that are watching, I urge you to please kindly pay attention and let us do what we have to do. Sorry for that interruption and disruption that is coming. I don't know who the hell is calling me when I'm on a live program. So my fellow Biafrans that are watching, wherever you are watching me from, I urge you in the name of Chukwu, please do not forget. Always remember that we must do what we have to do, pursue our freedom until we get it. No matter the blackmail, the propaganda that is coming from the enemies, no matter the evil plan they are making against us, we must not allow it to strive. We must not allow it to strive. We must continue to do the needful until our freedom is sealed and signed. The zoo has ended. Whether they understand it or not,
the zoo has fallen. The zoo has fallen. Finally, the zoo has fallen. If you do not know that the zoo has fallen, check around yourself. Check around you.
fellow Biafrans that are watching, wherever you are watching me from, please, I urge you to kindly exercise patience with us. Let us fix this thing. I don't know, we're having some little disruptions. We'll try to manage it and be able to complete the program. Sometimes that is what we see. But we have to do what we have to do to make sure that we send the message across to those who need to hear us and they must hear us. So my fellow Biafrans, I urge you to be focused. Don't allow any distractions. Today being Monday, participate on the Monday sit at home as much as you can. Do not allow any distractions. There are a lot of issues, a lot of debate that is coming from right, left, and center. There are a lot of obstructions that is coming from all corners. Do not allow those obstructions to hinder you. Do not allow those obstructions and obstacles to come your way. No matter how they are, no matter what they are, do not allow them to disrupt you or obstruct you. I want to share with you one of the videos that I came across so that we can talk about the video while we wait, make some recycles on here. Let's listen to this very video.
What is Ohaji Ebema Uguta doing in the southern region that you want to put them in Akwa Ibom and Ibibio? What is the reflection? Not even that you put them to River State. I mean, what's the relationship? How do they share any boundary with the people you want to join them with? Or you just want to cap them out? You just want to grab it from the Igbo man. And you know what? Most Igbo people don't even understand this. The West is going to support them, and I'll tell you why. They want to pipe, you know, gas from Ohaji to the south, to the west, because they don't want to be dealing with Russia again in this their gas region, and you know, giving them money to fight them. Are you getting the point? So they want to deflect Russia by getting gas from another source, and that source is Nigeria, and that Nigeria is Igbo man. Just Google, just largest gas deposit in Nigeria. They want to take that away. Now that's bill I'm told is going to be presented to the president to present it as an executive bill. What should Ohaji Ebema be doing in another place outside the southeastern state? Why do you want to bring in some states, some areas to yourself in the southwest, and now want to deplete the southeast? What kind of unfair country is this? Now when you take away all those gases, you go and build Fort Mainland Bridge. When an Igbo man is plying the road, you tell him to go back to his area. Meanwhile, the resources you're using to get those things done is being gotten from his farm, from his village, from his area. And he wouldn't have a right to it. You understand? So, this is unfair. Abaribe, you've been in that Senate for so many years. That bill shouldn't see the light of the day. For them to even want to present it, they should go take out that Ohaji Ebema from that southern region. I just don't get it. Everybody comes and he wants to manipulate, and I'm fucking gonna give people money. Again, when you see them start misbehaving. Every person who is an Igbo person, go and follow up on that bill. Go and read this thing that I am saying. I saw it on Vanguard. Vanguard, one of the national dailies, where the proposed bill is comprising part of Ohaji to another place. They call Southern region. And if they decide, I think that's what I understood by what I read there. So if they decide means something like a referendum, which is what Nnamdi Kanu has been proposing, and you renditioned him from Kenya, still in jail. If you're giving people now right to decide where they want to belong, what is Nnamdi doing in jail? Why is he incarcerated? These are the questions. People don't plant no big or they wear black and black, they waka like Toro. These are things you equally have to go there and hit out. Stop playing to the gallery of wanting to impress everybody. Are you getting the point? Certain things you take the right course. Right course means things like this shouldn't see the light of the day. You don't speak and in the cause of wanting to make everybody see you as being nationalistic. Even when it's obvious that you have to say the right thing, you're not going to say it. Why should that bill come up with Ohaji going to another place outside Igbo land? Because of the gas, natural gas. Oh, in the next 10, 15, 20 years, nobody's going to drive cars with petrol anymore. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? So gas is going to be used for every other thing in the world. And they're looking at that small, tiny dot that our former president called it. They're so blessed. You're dealing with them. They're so hardworking, working their ass out. Everywhere overseas, you see them hustling, trying to get things done, bringing money to their people in the southeast. And you're just there because you have executive power, not planning for the good of everybody. You won't carry on Haji, give another person. You know, go walk. You know, go walk. We should all be mindful.
I hope you understand the points that this our brother was making there. He's making a very, very point. You know, when we talk about the balkanization of Biafra land, there is something that the zoo has been doing for a very long time. This is something they have been doing. And when we complain about it, people think maybe we are making it up or we are causing problem. We are not causing any problem. When we speak about these issues, some people think it's not real. It is something that is happening. I have said it on several occasions on my broadcast that the intention of creating state in Nigeria is not for development. The intentions for creating states is never, ever for development. Each time they are creating states, their target is only to destruct and to balkanize our land, to cause confusion, create enmity within people. That is what they do. And their pursuit for the natural resources in Biafran territory. That is why they continue to dip their hand in every section. They continue to split and divide people within themselves and create chaos. Look at their latest plan, trying to organize or Haji Iboma because of the gas that is there. Because of the rich gas deposit there, today they are making a plan to take it away from where it's supposed to be. They want to create chaos, create problem in that area so that they can be able to siphon and take all the resources in that very area. They will. And the idiots who call themselves your representative, they are there doing nothing. They are there in the house and they pretend they don't know what is going on. They are there in the house with nothing to offer you. When we talk about these issues, some people think we are just noise making. It's not noise making. These people who claim to be your representative are not there for your good. They don't care about you. Neither do they care about me. They are there for their own selfish and personal interests. And that is why we must not fall into their trap. We must not fall into their antics. We must not listen to them. They are not representing you, neither are they representing me. Every single one of them there is there for their own selfish interests. And the earlier we understand this, the better for all of us. Now you understand why we say that they should not negotiate anything for Biafra or for Mazen Nandekan. Our Prime Minister made that very statement with the support of all the Biafrans that no politician has any right to negotiate anything on behalf of Biafra or on behalf of Mazen Nandekan, because they are part of the enslavement. They are part of it. They are the instruments that are being used to enslave the people. They care about their own self. Bribery is their name. Once they are being given their peanuts, they forget about their people. They don't care. All they do is to support every bill that comes from the colonial master. As long as the money continues to flow to them, they don't care. That is why every one of us must rise up while we still have time. You must not pay attention to all this blackmail and propaganda. You must not pay attention to all this criminality that is happening right at our center. We must not pay attention to the wickedness of the Janjaweed. We are in a time where only the truth can set us all free. And we must continue to hold on to the truth. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are, the only thing you can do today is to obey simple instruction. Prepare yourself for the oncoming siege at home. We are going to hold it to the last. The siege at home must hold. It does not matter their propaganda and their blackmail. It doesn't matter their their weapon of warfare. No matter what they do, no matter what they do, we will continue to stand on that which is right. We will continue to stand on that which is right. Today, even as we speak, they are still destroying houses, still destroying shops. In Alaba International, as at yesterday, being Sunday, white people are going to church. They are busy demolishing people's shop. In Alaba International. If you are a Biafran and you don't know that it is time to go, I'm sorry. If you are a genuine Biafran and you don't know that it is time to go, I am sorry for you. You are not going to survive whatsoever. And I don't know how to talk to you, because we are in a time where every stone must be moved. Every stone that needs to be moved must be moved. to make sure we do the right thing. In Alaba International, as we speak today, yesterday they were demolishing on Sunday, and they gave them only 6 hours notice. And somebody will come and begin to tell us to be part of one Nigeria. Somebody will come and tell us that this is one.
We demolished our shop today in Alaba. We demolished our shop today in Alaba. This is Alaba. This is demolition is still going on. Today, July 21, 2024.
You can see what is happening. And it is not yet over. More things are going to happen. More things are going to happen. Fellow Biafrans, you need to pay attention. Pay attention. You are not part of it too. That is why we have said it. Do not get yourself involved in anything that has to do with Nigeria. As they are preparing their protest, allow them to go for their protest. You are not part of it. You are not a Nigerian. Stop forcing yourself to be a Nigerian. You are not, and you will never be. You are not a Nigerian, and you will never be. Why are you forcing yourself? Now they are arresting their protest. We see we are part of it. These are idiots. Telling them with more especially the Afghan. Some of the Afghans who cannot be able to, you don't want freedom and you don't want to follow yourself. One of the idiots came to Twitter and was asking about our prime minister question yesterday. And our prime minister, he disgraced himself, allowed him to disgrace himself. And I want to teach you a lesson. I think the kind of people we are dealing with and the kind of mentality they have. Let's watch.
Greetings from here, Nigeria. Yeah, I want to ask, these Nigerians, Nigerian armies, your voice of the killing. I want to know what is the you people's gain?
You should be asking. You mean the terrorist, Nigeria terrorist army? You know, you are. There is noise where you are, so I do not understand your question very clearly. So can you, rephrase? Are you talking about the Nigeria terrorist army?
Nigerians, you mean
the
armies?
You mean the Nigeria terrorist army?
They are not terrorists. They are armies. Nigerian armies.
They are terrorists. They are terrorists.
Your boys are killing them.
Sorry, yes, the Biafra Liberation Army have been killing the terrorist army. Do you have a problem with that?
I want to ask, what is the benefit?
I'm asking the benefit. Do you know what is self-defense? Were you there in 2017 when they were killing Biafrans in the city of Aba? Were you in Nigeria?
That was then.
That was then. We are revenging now. Do you have a problem with that? So those people that you killed then, do you think they are not human beings? Just listen to yourself. That was then. So we should allow them to just go like that. You are validating killing your own people you call citizens, and they have risen up to defend themselves, and you are saying that it was then? No. Our own is not then or is now. So they must be ready to face us.
Please,
if you have a problem with them, join them too and come. I will show you the way. We will show you the way to create.
They are killing the Nigerian army. Please talk to your boys.
Nigeria army have killed us so much, so we are now paying them back. Do you have a problem with that? If you have a problem with that, tell them to leave the Biafra land. We give them a condition to leave our land or get killed there. You have a problem with that? I don't know why you have a problem with that. Are we hiding it? Do you think we are trees? You will stand and you come and cut us down? No. You killed them in 2015, killed them in 2016, killed them in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. You killed them in 2021, 2022, 2023. And the Biafra government is here under my watch. I said no. And you are here telling me you are killing Nigeria army. You did not even address them properly. What they are is Nigeria terrorist army. And you refuse to call them that.
Big deal, over to you.
Yeah, hello. I am fully one Nigeria, and I want to ask this question to the self-acclaimed Prime Minister. When your superior, Nnamdi Kanu, is out, are you going to hand over power to him, or there will be power tussle? Because I see you love power a lot. So that's my first question.
Are you worried?
Yes, I'm worried because
Thank you very much. That's what I want to hear.
you are not well known like him. He
All right.
himself, nobody sent him on SI, but you,
I am happy that you are worried and you are not worried about him. And
I'm
that
not
have
worried.
answered and that have
Are you
actually
upset?
answered your. I'm not
Are you
upset.
upset? Are you angry?
I'm not upset. Why should I be angry?
Okay.
If I'm angry, I'll kick you out here.
Okay,
But
let's
I'm very, very
discuss.
happy. I am very, very happy that you are worried. And that's actually what made me the prime minister. You
I'm
need to
not
be worried
worried.
about me. You said you are worried about me.
That's a slip of tongue. I'm not worried.
Because now you want to.
So the question is,
remove him. We are not here
you
for
are
this. But
scared
he
now.
has
You are scared.
actually
You said
answered.
we should
Remove
ask
him.
questions. Now you are running.
You don't need to be going
you
up and
said
down. You said you are worried, and then I started to address you. You say you are not worried against the slip of tongue.
you are
So
running. You
you
are
are
running.
worried.
Let me ask you my question. If you
Go
are the
ahead.
real prime
Go
minister,
ahead. Go ahead and
should I
ask.
go ahead before
Go
you kick
ahead.
me out? Okay.
Go ahead.
My question is this: since Nnamdi Kanu, which me I recognize, if he's out, are you going to hand over power to him as your superior? Yes or no?
And I ask you again, what is your concern about Biafra? That
Because
you are worried about who becomes the leader and who is not the leader.
Yeah, because you want to rule from Finland. Why
Yes.
Nnamdi
I
Kanu
am
want to
already
rule?
listen to me. I am already ruling from Finland, not I want to. Did you not hear
That
the
is not
Akpabio?
acceptable. You can't just control
You
your
don't need
people
to
from
accept. You are
Finland.
not part of you don't need to accept, but it's a fact.
And my second question before
Let me
you
ask you
kick me
let me
out.
ask you again before I kick you out.
Okay, I know you kick me out. But second question.
Let me ask you again.
So you keep on crying.
Are you supporting the drug lord?
I'm not supporting none of that, to be honest.
But he is ruling you.
But I'm supporting Nnamdi Kanu, and he's your superior.
You
But
don't need
you
to
don't want
support
to accept
Nnamdi
that.
Kanu. I am asking you about your president. You are one
It's not
Nigeria. You
my
said you are
president.
power Nigeria. Talk about your Nigeria, not about
If
Nnamdi
you
Kanu.
know where I'm from, you know it's not my president. But I want to ask if you will.
Where are you from?
If you will leave power for your superior, because you love power so much, and that will be an issue. Because Nnamdi Kanu will rule Nigeria in Nigeria if he wants to. But you want to rule from Finland. Who does that? Come to Nigeria and do your work.
You know, your statement now is what made Biafra to make me the prime minister.
Nobody make you prime minister. It's a self-acclaimed prime minister. That's what I know, and that's what everybody knows.
Everybody know that because of this your statement now. Well, that is why Biafrans are supporting me, because they want anybody that Nigeria like you we hate.
No, if your superior is out, which the international body recognize, are you going to hand over power to him?
And who told you that international body did not recognize me?
Because you are not ready to hand over power to him. That's my case.
So
I'm a full supporter.
You are worried about me handing over the power. Release him first now. Can you release him? Tell them to release him first.
No, you should work that. If you are one Biafra, you should work out that, because you are isolating yourself, doing all this business, creating app and doing all those things, making money for yourself. What about your superior?
And that
what
is your
about
problem.
Your superior?
Were you not the one who kidnapped my superior?
Nobody kidnapped your superior. You have to fight for your superior. Stop staying
nobody
in Finland,
please
causing
remove
issues.
him. It's not reasonable.
You are running. Thank you very much. You are running.
I am
You can't
already a
stand.
prime
You
minister
can't
of
stand.
Biafra in exile. And this is exactly what Biafra want to hear. Biafra wants somebody who will fight for them and they deal with Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done his job. If he come, he will continue where he stopped. But for now, I remain the prime minister and I'm here to fight Nigeria until the last day that the declaration will happen and we defend it.
You know, some Nigerians come and speak English and contradict themselves. You outrightly said that, Prime Minister, you have a superior. What did you now mean that he has a superior? Then you're now saying that he is taking power, and you're asking if he will hand over power to his superior. Grammar definition for you.
It is so sad. These are the kind of things we see. These are the kind of people we see. You see, we've been hearing, when you hear about the one Nigerians and how unschooled they are, this is a typical example of it. I'm very sure that the idiot that is speaking is an Afroja. He came to ask a question. He is not asking a question concerning his own Nigeria or his own section where he comes from. He is talking about the question is about Biafra. If our prime minister has said whatever, we hand over power to Martin Nnamdi and where it comes out. And ask this idiot, has our prime minister taken power from Martin Nnamdi?
Has the Prime Minister ever at any time taken part of Mazen Nandeka? Mazen Nandeka remains the leader of the Biafran people. He remains the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Uncontestable, as long as he's alive. Our Prime Minister has said this again and again and again and again. And that is why when you see these people that jump out and talk, you think they have something upstairs. They have nothing upstairs. His only concern is, are you going to give what? Now he's talking about recognition. Look at that Afonja. Tell you that Mazen Nandeka is recognized internationally. When they want to make their silly argument to confuse themselves, they begin to accept the reality. But when the argument does not favor them, they begin to speak in a different language. He has accepted Mazen Nandeka is recognized. And these idiots, not knowing what will happen because of the hatred they have on us, because of their hatred, because of their envy and jealousy, you should have known that today, the Prime Minister of Biafra, the government of Israel, has been recognized. We have a lobbying firm that is working for Biafra, the government of Israel. We have liaison offices across the world, registered and recognized. The United States have recognized the Biafra government of Israel. This idiot is talking about recognition. And the funniest thing is, who told this man that Mazen Nandeka and Mazen Nandeka are contesting for power? This is how they come to create this narrative. They create a narrative in their own brain, and they force some Biafrans they force the Biafrans to believe their own narrative. The genuine Biafrans, who are Biafrans, have come together. Today, more than 45 million Biafrans are giving their mandates to our Prime Minister, and yet a clown is out there speaking. A clown is out there making a case. A clown is out there speaking and express of the clown for him. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching me from, this video I played now, I am going to play it over and over and over again in all my programs so that you can know the mentality of the people we are dealing with. Even when he was asked, he said, if you know where I come from, you will not say where our parents asked him, where do you come from? He is even ashamed to mention where he comes from. But I know that guy is an Afonja. He's ashamed to mention where he comes from. But from every indication, you can understand that he is a typical Afonja. Look at him saying, I respect Mazen Nandeka, I love Mazen Nandeka. You respect Mazen Nandeka? Really? That is the kind of love and respect they have for the London boy. They will only drag you and leave you in the middle of the sea to sink. Once they see that you have no longer effect, when they see that you no longer have force, you're no longer giving that force, they will begin to love you. Once you lose to them, when they see that you have hands off, you're no longer putting pressure, they now begin to love you. These people today that are confessing love for Mazen Nandeka, every single one of them have hated Mazen Nandeka, hated the food where they put his leg. Go to their platform, and check what they were doing 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Go and check what they were saying about Mazen Nandeka. That is how you know the true people. When you look back, including these politicians today that are praising Mazen Nandeka, they come online and say, oh, Mazen Nandeka is a good guy. Mazen Nandeka did a great job. He's not Mazen Nandeka who doesn't listen. Mazen Nandeka is not intelligent. Mazen Nandeka is so stubborn. Mazen Nandeka is so arrogant. Mazen Nandeka is so this and so that. This was the exact language they were all using for Mazen Nandeka while he was outside doing what he's supposed to do. But today, because they believe they have caged Mazen Nandeka, they believe they can hold Mazen Nandeka captive, and Mazen Nandeka cannot express himself freely the way he used to. They believe that now they have caged the voice of Mazen Nandeka, and they were trying to use it to manipulate the Biafran people, showing a fake love to Mazen Nandeka. Just as they came and said, the reason, you were hearing from all corners. None of them was genuinely asking for his freedom. It was only a propaganda to weaken the resolve of the Biafran people. Every single one of them that was asking for relief, they were all doing that to weaken the resolve of the Biafran people. And no Biafra must fall to that very game. If you fall to that game, you have yourself to blame. And that is why our Prime Minister, has stepped up the game, and he put more measures to tighten the grip on them before this sit at home. 29th of this month, 30th, 31st, every government offices in Biafran territory, every ministry locked down completely. Locked down. Whoever you are and you are working there, if you want to gamble, it's okay. It's up to you. The same people that will make you to disobey will be able to take you out. Our own duty is to tell you things that will happen when they don't happen. Stay away. You see Lulu and Lemba running here to come and talk. They all know what is coming. They know they have lost legitimacy. They know that the Biafran government is in charge. Including this idiot that was asking our Prime Minister, he knows that Master is in charge. He knows that Master is in charge. And they are afraid and scared. Everything they are saying today is targeted at the ordinary Biafrans to confuse them. They want to push the narrative that Master will be in the competition. They have never ever been in a competition and will never be. Master have never at any point claimed leadership over Master. No. In fact, in one of his programs, he said Master Nandekano's position in the government of Biafra remains untouchable. It's there for him. Whenever he comes out, he will take his position. Our Prime Minister said this. He said the position of Master Nandekano remains there for him. And whenever he comes out, he will take over his position. And yet, this bunch of criminals working here and there continue to push their lives and propaganda. And they think they can distract us. You can't distract the Biafra. We are focused. And it is either Biafra or Biafra. There is no going back. No amount of propaganda or blackmail will make us go back. My fellow Biafrans are watching. Remember that today is a sit at home. We are not stopping. We are not stopping. No matter what they do, continue to pursue and listen to the Biafra government. That is the only key now. Let us play one other video and extract again from the emergency broadcast I promised. I'm going to share the full broadcast later. I'm going to play the full broadcast. Now, let me just give some extract that's coming up. Let us listen to this extract.
Imagining nation in Africa will defeat them, the so-called giant of Africa, at the end of the day. So what is happening now is divine. We must not question them. We must not question God. Allow this process to continue and see how it will end. Is it not surprising to you that with all their billions of dollars in arms and ammunition, it is just Biafra government in exile and the Biafra Defense Forces have held Nigeria to ransom? Are you not surprised? And we have not started. We need to pump more money into arms and ammunition to deal with Nigeria. We are not just here to fight for our freedom. We are here for a revenge. And so, that revenge must be accomplished before anything. You think we are going to let them go free for killing over 3 million children? Children, not adults. Over 3 million children died. You think it is going to be swept under the carpet? No. We are here for a mission, and our mission must be accomplished. Nigeria will pay for the genocide committed against our people without trial. Without trial, up to date. And you think it is just going to go down, the drain like that? No. We are here for a mission. And before anything can happen, we must make sure that we destroy Nigeria beyond recognition. Destruction of Nigeria is our only priority as we defend ourselves. So do not look for cheap freedom. Freedom doesn't come cheap. You think Nigeria is going to give up? They're not going to give up. And that's exactly the way God wanted. We will disgrace Nigeria before international community. Thank you. Imagining nation in Africa will defeat them, the so-called giant of Africa, at the end of the day. So what is happening now is divine. We must not question them. We must not question God. Allow this process to continue and see how it will end. Is it not surprising to you that with all their billions of dollars in arms and ammunition, it is just Biafra government in exile and the Biafra Defense Forces have held Nigeria to ransom? Are you not surprised? And we have not started. We need to pump more money into arms and ammunition to deal with Nigeria. We are not just here to fight for our freedom. We are here for a revenge. And so, that revenge must be accomplished before anything. You think we are going to let them go free for killing over 3 million children? Children, not adults. Over 3 million children died. You think it is going to be swept under the carpet? No. We are here for a mission, and our mission must be accomplished. Nigeria will pay for the genocide committed against our people without trial. Without trial, up to date. And you think it is just going to go down, the drain like that? No. We are here for a mission. And before anything can happen, we must make sure that we destroy Nigeria beyond recognition. Destruction of Nigeria is our only priority as we defend ourselves. So do not look for cheap freedom. Freedom doesn't come cheap. You think Nigeria is going to give up? They're not going to give up. And that's exactly the way God wanted. We will disgrace Nigeria before international community. Thank you.
My fellow Biafran, you have asked. This very statement is meant for you to understand that whatever happens today is going to work for our own favor. All things work for good to them that love people. Everything that is going to happen going forward, we should all give God glory for it. As they are hosting their so-called protest, do not worry, don't worry yourself. Let them continue what they want to do. We are focused. We have our own means of protest, and we are watching. Whatever Chukwu permits to happen, it is for the favor of the Biafra people. Just have that at the back of your mind, that all things are going to work for our own good. The only thing we are going to do is to be at alert. And as I'm telling you, the Biafra Republic of Nigeria is at alert. Our Liberation Army is at alert. We are going to take advantage anywhere we need to take advantage. Our plans are very, very clear. As for their street protest, we cannot and will never be part of the street protest. We have not been part of them. We didn't plan anything with them. We will not protest for anything that has to do with anything that has to do with it, Nigeria. We are not part of it. We have said it loud and clear. And they continue to pretend not to hear it. They continue to push narrative that it is the Biafran group. Who cares? Who cares? All things work for good to them that love Chukwu. Whatever step and strategy they take, it is going to be for our own good. Whatever thing they do, it is going to be for our own good. Whatever action they take, we are going to take advantage where necessary. My fellow Biafrans, get ready for that. Prepare for what is coming. Get yourself prepared. Get yourself equipped. The coming civil disobedience sit at home that is coming, that is starting on the 29th, must be totally obeyed in Biafran territory. If you are a Biafran and you are working in any other ministry, pay attention. Don't go and gamble with your life. Every government offices will remain locked down. 29th, 30th, 31st. And on the 2nd of August, the entire Biafran territory will be locked down. We need to tighten this grip to save Biafra and to save Mazen Nandekano. And when we are talking about the freedom of Mazen Nandekano, we are at the same time talking about the freedom of Biafra. Mazen Nandekano is Biafra. Biafra is Mazen Nandekano. The health of Mazen Nandekano is in danger, and we cannot allow them to take his life. So, my fellow Biafra, wherever you are listening from, wherever you are watching this program, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Kabiama to continue to go strong. Today, be sit at home. Participate in the sit at home. Very soon, the videos are going to be flying out, and I will share some videos that are going to come up from the sit at home with you. I appreciate everyone that has participated on this program, wherever you have joined us from. May Chukwu Kabiama guide and protect every one of us. Fellow Biafrans, I pray that you will come out guide and protect our resistant fighters, the strike force, the Black Marine, the Biafra Defense Force, the de facto government of the homeland, Biafra, the government cabinet members. May you will come and guide and protect every one of them. All our media warriors and media speakers, may you will come and guide and protect. It will come and protect our Prime Minister, Simon Ever, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide you, protect you, secure you, and keep you safe for us. No evil shall befall you. No evil shall befall you. No evil shall befall you. We pray for our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, wherever he may be. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and protect our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, secure him. Give him more wisdom, knowledge, understanding, strength to continue to stay strong until he joins us. We commit his health in the hand of Chukwu Kabiama. Divine health, divine strength, divine knowledge, wisdom, be with him. The Mazen Nandekano join us very soon. For our supreme leader, he is going to be free, and no evil shall befall him. Our Prime Minister Mazen Nandekano, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, strength, revelations, wherever it is. Wisdom of 22,000 men upon him. No evil shall befall him. I thank you all for being part of this program, and I'm going to join you again. If you have time, join us on the evening program. I'm going to be back on the evening, so we can continue on the evening program. So join us in the evening if you have time, or you can join us tomorrow, same time in the morning. If you have not yet shared, share the broadcast. Like and share on your own platform, very important, so that this message can get across to those who need to hear us. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed. I will see you again next time. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. We move and on.
Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. The spirit of Biafra is upon me. That is why I am offering this song to our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. In Urobo dialect and Isoko. Lucky star is sinking, I'm sinking, Udogu, Ekpa. agbada gbururu. Ọmọrútọmọ agbada gbururu. Excellency Simon Ekpa o. Yeruwe yo withowe salute. Puro Christopher we dey say no. The freedom you brought to do well for us. Puro Christopher we dey say no. No no no. Ọmọrútọmọ agbada gbururu. PM Simon John. You have done so much for us. I am shedding tears of joy. Your tithe cannot be seen easily. I search around the whole world, the greatest freedom fighter. We, the Robo, we appreciate you awesome. Ọmọrútọmọ agbada gbururu. Ọmọrútọmọ agbada gbururu. Worry sister say you are so good. You are so wonderful. Clara Dimu say you are so good. Ọmọrútọmọ agbada gbururu. Helen Peter say you are so good. Patricia Robo say you are so good. Ọmọrútọmọ agbada gbururu. Ewo Urobi Soko we dey say no. What a wonderful man. The good guy. It's only the food that we eat him. And I know those who are sitting at the fence in this Biafra struggle, they will not learn. Maybe they will learn in the grave. Urobi Soko we dey say no. The freedom you brought to do well for us. Worry sister say you are so good. Oh, Urobi Soko we dey say no. Clara Dim say you are so good. Anna wa agbada gbururu. Ọmọrútọmọ agbada gbururu. Ọmọrútọmọ agbada gbururu. Urobi Soko we dey say no. Urobi Soko we throw away salute. Even Lucky Star he dey say no. You do well o. He dey say no. Brgie said you do well o. We salute you, we throw away salute. Patricia Urobo say you are so good, oh. You are so good. Ọmọrútọmọ agbada gbururu. I am in tears of joy, for your good work cannot be quantified. Oh, Ọmọrútọmọ agbada gbururu.